Hello everyone! In this third video dedicated to the HubSense universe, we will see the first part of the configuration. Indeed, the HubSense system is configured in two steps. And if you are not familiar with this HubSense system, do not hesitate to watch the first video in this series, which explained the general principles, and the second video on how to wire and combine products. So, when you want to configure a HubSense system, the first step is to define how you want it to react. For this part, we will take the example of a small office building. We will create 5 different zones that will be controlled in HubSense. You must first go to platform.hubsense.eu. Creating an account is free. Once you are logged into your account, you will find the list of your projects. Click on the More button to create a new project. Enter the name of the project and its time zone. The project appears at the top of the list. Then create the various areas of the project. This can be a building, a floor, etc. Each area will be a HubSense network with a maximum of 200 connected nodes. Here it will be the YouTube building. Then add the floor plan. It can be in PDF, JPEG or PNG. Then open this plan. You can zoom in or out according to your needs. You will then have to create the different zones. Be careful, a zone is not a light fixture, but it is an area in which the products will work together. It can be a room, a corridor, or an office, for example. Here we will create 5 zones. The management office, which we will call CEO. The corridor with the entrance. The meeting room. The showroom. And finally, the parking lot, since we have HubSense products designed for outdoor. For each of these zones, we will choose a profile, an operating mode. In the management office, for example, we want manual control. No sensor, but just push buttons to control the lighting. In the entrance, a profile with only presence detection. In the meeting room and the showroom, the same profile, with presence detection and daylight regulation according to natural sunlight. And finally, in the parking lot, a profile that will operate according to time events. Now that we know how each zone works, it's possible to adjust the settings. In the entrance, for example, to say that I want 5 minutes after the last movement, a gentle reduction of the lighting to 23% for 30 seconds. Before a total switch off. If I modify profile number 4, for example, in the meeting room, and I can change the timer to 10 minutes instead of 15, all the zones where this profile is used will be affected. I would therefore modify the timer of the showroom at the same time. But nothing prevents me from creating personalized profiles in addition to those already existing. In the toilets, for example, I will create a specific operating mode which I could apply to all the toilets in the building. For my parking lot, I said that I wanted automatic time events. So I will edit this profile and be able to create up to 4 different scenes, 4 control levels for my parking lot. So I will create an off profile, a 50% profile, and a 100% profile. Then just go to the time events and create each desired event. For example, the evening lighting. I want it to be at the maximum with a gentle lighting in 3 seconds, all week at 6:15 p.m. and I save it. Of course, you have to remember to turn off in the morning. So I create a turn off event every morning at 7:30 a.m. And if I notice that the lighting is too powerful during the night, I can create 2 other events. I will lower it to 50% at 11 p.m. Then raise it again at 4 a.m. Finally, it's also possible to link certain zones together. For example, we can say that when a presence is detected in the showroom, the entrance also lights up. And vice versa. Note that you can, for each project, add collaborators who will have more or less restricted access in order to work together on the same site. The whole part that we have just seen can be done in advance, remotely, without the products even being installed on site. All your settings will be saved on our cloud securely in the European Union. In the fourth video, you will see the second configuration step, which needs to be done on site. Thank you for your attention.